Have you ever tried to sit down, close your eyes, and just breathe, but instead, your mind fills with racing thoughts, worries, and stress? No matter how much you want to relax, your brain just won't let you. You're not alone. Millions of people struggle with an overactive mind that refuses to slow down. Whether it's stress from work, endless responsibilities, social pressure, or bad habits, your brain can get stuck in high alert mode, making relaxation feel impossible. But here's the good news. You can train your brain to relax. You just need to understand what's keeping it from calming down and take action to fix it. So, let's go deep into the 10 major reasons your brain won't let you relax, explained in simple and clear language, along with powerful solutions to help you regain control over your mind. 1. Your brain is flooded with too much stress hormone. Your brain releases a hormone called cortisol whenever you feel stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed. This hormone is helpful when you're in danger because it keeps you alert and ready to react. However, if your body constantly produces high levels of cortisol due to everyday stress, like work pressure, financial struggles, relationship problems, or negative news, your brain gets stuck in a permanent state of tension. Signs of cortisol overload. You feel restless, even when you have time to relax. You get irritated or frustrated easily. You have trouble sleeping at night because your mind won't slow down. You experience frequent headaches or muscle tension. How to fix it? Breathe deeply. Practice deep breathing exercises. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 6 seconds. Exercise daily. Physical activity lowers cortisol naturally and helps your brain relax. Meditate. Just 5-10 minutes of meditation can calm your nervous system and reduce stress hormones. 2. You overthink everything. Your mind won't stop running. Do you replay past mistakes over and over in your head? Or do you constantly worry about what might happen in the future? If so, your brain is stuck in overthinking mode. This habit is called rumination, and it can drain your energy, increase anxiety, and make it impossible to relax. Signs you overthink too much. You analyze conversations, wondering if you said the wrong thing. You struggle to make decisions because you fear making the wrong choice. You constantly think about things you cannot control. You feel mentally exhausted even when you haven't done much. How to fix it? Write it down. Get your thoughts out of your head and onto paper. This helps you gain clarity and let go of unnecessary worries. Focus on what you can control. Let go of things you cannot change and take action on what you can. Distract yourself. Engage in hobbies, listen to music, or spend time with friends to shift your focus away from overthinking. 3. Too much screen time overloads your brain. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with information from phones, computers, and TVs. Social media, news, emails, and videos keep your brain in a state of constant stimulation. Screens, especially at night, emit blue light that tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime. This disrupts your natural sleep cycle and makes it hard to wind down. Signs screen time is affecting you. You check your phone first thing in the morning and last thing at night. You feel anxious if you're away from your phone. You stay up late watching videos or scrolling through social media. You have trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. How to fix it? Limit screen time before bed. Stop using your phone at least 1 hour before sleeping. Use blue light filters. Turn on night mode on your devices to reduce blue light exposure. Replace screen time with relaxing activities. Read a book, listen to calming music, or do light stretching instead. 4. Poor sleep habits make relaxation impossible. If you're not getting enough sleep, your brain never gets the rest it needs. Lack of sleep leads to higher stress levels, mood swings, poor concentration, and increased anxiety. Signs you have poor sleep habits. You wake up feeling exhausted, even after a full night's sleep. You rely on caffeine to stay awake during the day. You have trouble falling asleep or wake up frequently at night. How to fix it? Stick to a sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Avoid caffeine late in the day. Caffeine stays in your system for hours and can keep you awake. Make your room comfortable. A dark, cool, and quiet environment helps you sleep better. 5. Fear of missing out, FOMO, keeps your mind busy. With social media, it's easy to feel like everyone is having fun, traveling, or achieving great things in life. This feeling, called FOMO, fear of missing out, makes your brain feel restless and anxious. You can't relax because you're always thinking about what others are doing, what you should be doing, or what you're not doing. It creates a constant sense of unease, as if you're missing something important. When your brain is focused on what's happening around you, whether it's scrolling through Instagram or seeing friends doing fun things, it becomes distracted and overactive. This keeps you from enjoying the present moment, which is key to relaxation. How to fix it? Limit social media time. Take breaks from your phone and social platforms. Try setting specific times during the day to check your accounts, so you're not constantly distracted. Focus on your own life. Shift your focus to your own goals, achievements, and hobbies. You don't need to compare yourself to others. Practice gratitude. Regularly remind yourself of the things you're thankful for in your life. This can help you realize that you're not missing out, but you're exactly where you need to be. 6. Lack of physical activity increases mental stress. Physical activity is not just good for your body, it's vital for your brain too. When you don't get enough exercise, your body isn't releasing endorphins, the brain chemicals that help you feel happy and relaxed. Without regular movement, your mind tends to feel more tense and overwhelmed. Even just sitting still for long periods can make your thoughts feel stuck. If you feel mentally tired but haven't exercised in a while, your brain might not be able to shut off because it's in a state of chronic tension. Your body needs physical movement to balance out all the stress it experiences throughout the day. Without this balance, relaxation becomes almost impossible. How to fix it? Exercise regularly. You don't need to do intense workouts. A short daily walk, a quick jog, or even yoga can help lower stress and increase feelings of calm. Stretch and move. If you have a desk job or are sitting for a long time, take breaks to stretch, walk around, or do simple movements to release built-up tension. Incorporate movement into your routine. Try to add physical activity to your daily life, such as walking to work, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or doing a few stretches before bed. 7. Drinking too much caffeine makes your brain hyperactive. Caffeine is a popular stimulant, and while it can give you a quick energy boost, it also makes your brain stay alert for longer periods, which interferes with relaxation. Too much caffeine can overstimulate your brain, making you feel restless, jittery, or even anxious. This is especially true if you drink coffee or energy drinks later in the day. If you're sensitive to caffeine, it could prevent you from unwinding and sleeping well, which makes relaxing even harder. How to fix it? Reduce caffeine intake. Gradually cut back on the amount of caffeine you drink, especially in the afternoon and evening. Instead of your usual coffee, try drinking herbal tea or warm water with lemon. Be mindful of hidden caffeine. Be aware that many soft drinks, chocolate, and certain medications contain caffeine. 8. Guilt and unfinished tasks keep your brain busy. Unfinished work, personal projects, or even things you feel guilty about can constantly nag at your brain, making it difficult to relax. If your to-do list is never ending, or if you're carrying around guilt over things you haven't done yet, your mind is in a constant state of mental clutter. This makes it hard to just let go and be at ease. You may feel like you need to be productive all the time, and when you sit down to relax, your brain doesn't let you because it keeps reminding you of things you need to do. The feeling of guilt about not being able to get everything done can add to the stress and prevent your body and mind from resting. How to fix it? Write down your tasks. To ease the mental burden, write down your to-do list and prioritize the most urgent things. This helps clear your mind so you can stop thinking about it while you're trying to relax. Break down large tasks. If a task feels overwhelming, break it into smaller, manageable parts. Celebrate small wins as you go. Allow yourself to rest. Remind yourself that relaxation is necessary for productivity. Taking breaks helps your brain recharge and be more effective later. 9. Negative thinking creates constant stress. If you're always expecting the worst, Your brain stays on high alert, thinking that danger is lurking around every corner. Negative thinking patterns can keep you trapped in a cycle of worry and anxiety, preventing you from relaxing. This could be thinking things like, "I'm not good enough," or "What if something bad happens?" These thoughts keep your brain in a state of constant fight or flight, which makes it nearly impossible to switch off and relax. How to fix it? Challenge negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, ask if it's based on facts or just your worries. Replace those thoughts with more positive or realistic ones. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Remind yourself that it's okay not to be perfect, and you don't have to worry about everything all the time. Focus on the present moment. Practice mindfulness by focusing on what's happening around you right now, rather than worrying about the future. 10. Unresolved emotional pain keeps your mind stuck. Sometimes, the reason your brain won't relax is because it's still holding on to emotional pain from the past. Whether it's from childhood, a breakup, a job loss, or a difficult situation, your brain might keep replaying the painful event over and over. This can cause anxiety, sadness, or anger to resurface regularly, making it impossible to find peace. Unresolved emotional wounds often create mental blocks, preventing you from fully relaxing. How to fix it? Talk to someone you trust. Sharing your feelings with a friend, family member, or therapist can help you process the emotions and feel lighter. Journaling. Writing down your emotions helps you express them and let go of the pain. Seek professional help. If emotional wounds feel too heavy to carry alone, seeking therapy can help you work through them and find healing. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos on how to improve your well-being. Remember, your brain deserves rest. Take it one step at a time. Stay relaxed, and I'll see you in the next video.